Fuck coming at me. I didn't do a shit. I ain't making you fill out that bullshit. Fuck, bro.
You got till December.
December. What?
I'm growing this out to December.
And then what?
I'm gonna braid it down.
Oh, you're gonna look fucking ridiculous.
I'm gonna braid it down.
Okay, Drake.
I'm gonna start my journey, and I'm gonna start looking like Jacob Fatou.
You ruined the whole vibe. you just
I told you I'm doing it. Fuck the wig. I can do this by myself.
You just ruined the whole,
See,
the whole fucking
by December,
day.
I should definitely have enough because this is only 4 months.
You stupid.
And it's thick as shit.
You stupid.
I could start the little ones right now if I wanted to.
You would look absolutely ridiculous. You look like one of them.
Nah, I'm actually going to get a cut.
You look like one of them light skins from the 90s. Just,
Omarion? Yeah.
Not like that.
Yeah.
Not like that. The Human Torch only shops on Sundays. Gotta do my voice.
What the hell?
I gotta warm up the vocals. Oh right, fuck. Okay, this probably didn't cut out. Are you ready? You ready, bitch?
Oh, you gonna get your adult beverage?
No, fuck that.
Okay.
You ready, bitch? Are you ready?
Wait.
Fuck that.
We're ringing it? Good.
No, we're not winging it, motherfucker. We talk about the. I'm gonna tell you when.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
I want to see your general reaction if you don't even know, if you don't already know. I hope you don't already know.
Okay, let's get this started.
Are you ready, bitch? Up in this motherfucker, bitch. Why you look like that?
What's wrong with you?
All right, bro. Fuck. My name is Cokie. Captain Loquacious Sam Wilson, Captain America Pussy Juice. This is Elfine's I Like to Fuck with Malaysian Bitches Nut Butter. Welcome to First World Problems, baby. What's happening? Yeah! Alright, yeah! Don't hide your face. We all know. That boy, he gonna be on 90 Day Fiance sooner or later. You know what I mean? Him and his little Filipino, his Filipino wife.
Something like that.
Yes, sir. Him and little, I don't know any Filipino girl names, but I would imagine they got like generic white girl names like Crystal and Maria and fucking Sarah.
Generic white girl.
I don't know. Fuck, bruh. Hey, if y'all know some Filipino names, hook them up. Well, Filipino girls, hook them up. Anyway, hey y'all. Hey dog. Let me talk to you. Did you hear about the... Okay, first we're going to start off... It's a little morbid. And then we're going to move to something a little lighter. But, did you hear that motherfucking bodies are washing up in places? Bodies in Shackles?
No.
Yeah.
Where at?
Like, off the coast of Florida and all these other places. Like, basically, people who's supposed to get deported to El Salvador or wherever else, they get put on a plane in shackles. Mm-hmm. They never make it to their destination because halfway there, they open up the back, kick their asses out the plane, and dump them in the ocean. Yeah, what? There's reports. Listen up. I said, let me talk to you. What? There's reports of manifests of quote unquote deportees that are supposed to go somewhere and they never fucking made it. The plane takes off, check. People on said plane, check. Plane, quote unquote, goes to where it's supposed to and never makes it there. Deportees never make it there. Last I heard, about 33 bodies, kids included, in shackles, washed up, dead. And they were all supposed to be deported. Instead, they were sent to the upper room. You know what I mean? So that's the world we live in now. And more and more people are hearing about it, and less people are giving a fuck about it. So what the problem is. You hear me? It's fucking crazy. Crazy, baby.
That's just wow.
That's what we're dealing with. So if you know anybody who's like salsa flavored or any other ethnicity that's being hunted down by ICE, you better check on your peoples, because if they're getting quote unquote deported, you might not see the motherfuckers ever again. But then again, on top of that, Trump is talking about deporting actual American citizens too. Like, fuck it. Like, hey, you gotta get the fuck. And they're saying, oh, well, he's talking about like the dangerous criminal types, like the murderers and the thieves and the thugs, and
because they said
but you do realize.
Now I did hear about that, and almost every video on TikTok or Facebook or whatever all came out and said
TikTok's a face space.
If you're doing that, then you better take your wife, get your wife out of here, kick her ass straight out, because apparently she's not from here.
She's not. She's Russian.
So then there you go.
And now the kicker thing is, this dude's like deporting all of these quote unquote non-Americans. I say quote unquote because I like to be controversial, because that's how I roll. But his kids, his fucking kids, because his wife had their kids before she was an American citizen. Mm-hmm. So
your whole family would have
pretty much.
And then I don't know if this is a lie or not, but his dad and mom's not even American.
No.
So he would have to go with But still,
the thing is, I think his grandparents are from Germany, and they came over here. I don't know if they had kids before they came. I want to say they had kids before they came over. So his dad's from Germany, and Trump himself is the child of a fucking immigrant. So what do we do with that?
So there was a video of a dude that was talking about this.
Oh yeah.
And I know I'm not going to word everything right, but basically he was saying is that y'all want to put all these laws in. Basically, he's a person that signs bills that can make all this shit happen. Booyah. Like basically saying, okay, so he said, for all you MAGA supporters who are out here sitting there saying this person needs to get deported, this person needs to get deported. Right, he said, if you cannot prove about your grandfather's grandfather about where his beings were when he was in the United States, if he was a citizen, then I get to kick you out. And he said, I done went at 10 steps ahead of y'all and I did all my family history, and all my family is from United States. So therefore, America. If you cannot prove, 9 generations up,
you need to move it,
that you're from United States, then boom. And that's what y'all get with these laws trying to change them, because if you were born in the States, you were a U.S. state. Now y'all trying to say, well, blah, blah, blah. That's your fault.
Plane.
Basically. And you won't be able to make it.
O's.
Because you're going to look like the condemned.
Titties.
You know what movie I thought about, right?
The Condemned?
I think that's what it's called. Was Stone Cold in it?
I didn't watch it.
So basically you get 10 inmates on death row, and they basically fight each other to the last person, and then you walk free.
So it's fucking Hunger Games,
basically, yes,
with inmates instead of regular ass people.
Yes. So
I'm gonna watch that shit.
When you throw people off the plane, though, they land in the water, but you're still kind of shackled, but you can still swim. They threw somebody off and got killed just like that because they hit some wood and went straight through their chest.
In the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm watching that shit.
The movie's really good.
We're watching that shit when this is over with. I'm going to tell you that, right, motherfucking. I've been meaning to watch it, and I just never got around to it.
I was like, all right, Stone Cold, this was actually a good one. And I will say some of his movies is too much like, you would choose that role.
It's not that he would choose it. He got typecast. That's what it is.
Well, the way they wrote his character in the movie, that is definitely typecast.
Definitely.
Because he didn't, I'll let you do all that. I ain't going to ruin it for everybody, even though the movie's been out.
Oh, yeah, don't ruin it, bitch. Anyway. Yeah, so that's the thing now. I mean, I say it with like a
sarcastic,
a light inflection, but it's pretty fucked up.
It really is. Because it's like, you can drop these people off. Number one, why are they getting flown? Mexico is right there.
They're going. No, he's got to deal with El Salvador to where all the deportees go to a prison over there. Like, they stay in a quote-unquote facility for deportees in El Salvador.
And that's the thing.
Now, my question is,
you know what I think?
No matter where you're from, why the fuck are you getting sent to El Salvador anyway? That's one. And then two, you know, what the fuck?
Exactly.
Just what the actual fuck?
They probably started getting all these people out, and the camps filled up so fast that where they ain't got room or food for them.
That's the thing too.
That's probably what happened. They got overrun.
Like he's no shit turning like places into like concentration camps. Like they had overhead drone footage of motherfuckers just like out and about, just cramped into these camp spaces, and they've been there for days, like no food, no water, just waiting. Like they don't know what the fuck they're there for. They didn't do shit. They just got snatched up. Now, what I will say is, America. Well, let me rephrase that. You Americans who like have a little bit of common sense. No, let me rephrase that. You motherfuckers who just don't give a fuck, the ones that been like fighting ICE along the way. You know what? I commend you, bitches. Mm-hmm. And believe it or not, it's like the old white people, like the old white ladies. They're like, "Get out of here! You don't belong here." I'm like, all right, Agatha, that's what I'm talking about, bitch. You know what I mean? Little Susan Q, she ready to throw some hands in this bitch. Nah, motherfucker. I mean,
was talking to a friend yesterday, and we were saying, you know,
you have friends?
Shut the fuck up.
I'm just. Anyways, I don't have many friends, like, you know, so that's like a.
For all this shit
that's
going
like
on,
a weird concept.
It's not a surprise, and it's like, well, I personally the reason I don't talk about politics because I don't believe in the
because it's just boring.
It is, but I don't believe in the voting polls. I never did, never will, because I believe it's whoever the House and Senate wants in that chair gets put in that chair. And the reason I say that because this election proved it. You had so many people who was for Trump's last term that changed over to the Democratic Party, and there's been people saying that. So.
But that, and he openly admit that he rigged this bitch numerous times.
Exactly.
And so nobody did anything about it.
That's what I was saying. So you mean to tell me so many people were jumping over, scratch the Biden shit because everybody was like, I don't give a fuck, I don't want him back in office. Fuck this hardship.
He wasn't even coming back anyway. He was like, one and done, motherfucker.
They literally said we'll get somebody to fix all the shit. So you mean to tell me all of them people, plus us regular civilians, voted. He would have never won. That's all I'm saying.
He voted. I don't vote.
No, I don't.
I don't vote.
Now I'm going to start to because actually no, this ain't going because it's like doesn't matter.
You know, and the thing that like the people like if you didn't vote, you don't have a right to complain. If you didn't vote, you can't say shit. Like shut the fuck up. They
say your vote.
Nobody
counts,
said anything.
Like they say your vote counts, but does it? Because I believe our vote only works on the mayors and stuff for your said state. As far as presidential wise, I don't believe. I think it runs off of all the government-based states and people in the House and Senate that vote, and then that's who goes in the chair. That's the way I believe it, because there was just no way
it's the Illuminati.
Basically,
they said, "Hey, we need somebody who gonna cause a ruckus and take all the focus off of this bullshit that's about to go down."
Because I'm not trying to turn this into a race thing, but...
little fuckface. You seem like a total fucking Nimrod and the worst person for this job. You got it.
Because when you were looking at when the stuff did go down, they had all these black women that were, black men ain't gonna support her, this or that, blah, blah, blah. And when they got the results in, there was a lot of more black men than black women that voted. Because that's the way they were doing it against people like me and you. They were like, we ain't gonna vote for Kamala. Y'all just don't want a woman
me and you.
Shut the fuck up. Because they just don't want a woman president or whatever. And it's like, you know what? When the results came out and they showed that more black men voted over black women, it's like, so all y'all that were talking shit still talked down a black man, but still voted for the woman.
You know what? I'm about to rage bait him, y'all. Remember when they raised like $5 million for Kamala?
I'm not. No. No.
You can't do that for your communities, motherfuckers.
Because right now, you know what? I'm not going down that road. You trying to trigger me? Nope.
You fucking right I am.
Nope.
I'm trying to get him. I'm trying to get him heated,
lousy
y'all.
mofos.
Here we go.
I don't want to hear hardships and shit. You could get $5 million for one city she's going to. You can get another $5 million and help every single mother that needs helping. Are you going to do that? No, you the fuck you're not.
No,
because if you were, you would start doing it right now.
You would start doing it right now. God
but
damn
then
it.
again, I'm not even going to blame it on them. There's this thing I seen. There's a few pages on Instagram and Facebook, and it's like an all black men mental health thing to get them right. Stop thinking the white man's over you, power down, because there's so many black men that's gotten where they were and didn't have the white man's help. So it's like they do all that, but then again, it's like, okay, if y'all got this big of a community and they do come together, I haven't went that far and looked up where they meet and shit because I'm not doing all that. But if there is a community and they say they do meet up, it's like, okay, actually no, scratch that. Because we talked about this on videos. There is fucking black communities of men going to other men, showing them how to defend themselves and everything. So yeah, scratch that. Bullshit. Black men are doing shit.
All right.
Because we talked about that. With the shit about protecting the, about the Black Panthers 2.0 protecting their little cities and towns. And they said they're just, they're not going against people. They're just, we're going to walk these kids home safely.
Booyah.
Because you got some Nazi fucks walking around thinking they're about to harass people.
That's what I said.
Come in our town and try it.
I said, come get some.
Now I did
Don't
say.
Don't talk about it.
You notice,
be about it.
Yeah, they didn't go to Florida, or Louisiana, or Chicago, or Compton.
Oh, it's all those weird ass states like Chicago.
Go to Florida or Louisiana or Compton or somewhere like that and try that shit.
Fucking South Carolina and shit.
They're saying you got red on, you might be good with them, but you come across some blues. Let's see how far you make it up the street with your flag, fuckhead.
That's why I wear black everywhere. I wear off color, bitch. I'm wearing purple. I don't know who I'm with today, motherfuckers. But just know, if I gotta leave the house, motherfucker, it's neutral colors. I'll tell you that right now, bitch.
You can't wear a fucking color out. Oh, so you rocking with? It's like
I'm rocking with MS-13 today. God damn it.
Like one day I went to work, I had some blue jeans on and a blue dress shirt, and somebody said, "Oh, you rocking with the Crips, huh?" And I'm like, if you don't.
Was it an old person?
No, it was like one of them little young cats that in the street.
No, I'm like, young kids.
I'm like, you better get your little fucking get out of here, boy. That's why I called him boy, because I'm older than him. 22, acting like he a gangbang.
You better watch that boy shit. Take that right now, motherfucker.
I'm gonna call him one. You know why? Because he was of the Caucasian persuasion.
That's just okay. Anyway, now on to something lighter. And by lighter, I mean a little bit more fucked up. My boy Diddy, he got off them charges, baby. That
this is my favorite part of this shit.
He can't wait to talk about Diddy. He was like, he wished he was at those parties.
No, you nasty. Just to get in the safe. You nasty motherfuckers. Yeah, I knew there was, because fucking Boondock showed all the shit about R. Kelly. And I didn't know if that shit was really going on. And I want to look up the videos, but I was like, I ain't going to entertain that. So.
It really was.
No. The fact that you nasty fucks went out there and put baby oil all over yourself.
Hell yeah.
When that man, I was like.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Know what I mean?
That, and in my head,
hey,
I said,
Johnson & Johnson, y'all stock about to go back up, bitch.
It is. And I'm about to go find some type of stock market thing where they're on.
It's an app on your phone.
Good. I'll download it and get on there and
it should already be on there. It comes in there.
So basically,
you better take a stock of Johnson & Johnson.
I'm going to say this.
Vaseline in this bitch.
I'm going to say this.
KY jelly. You gotta make it all nice and slippery or moist like.
I'm trying to, you gotta get better, right with the Lord and all that type of stuff.
You gotta go in there.
But I seen that, and there's a lot of things where, like what he said, where the people get thrown
like
off
a thief
the
in the
plane.
night
It's like,
with a pocket full
you
of
could come
Astro
down there and
pie.
come get all of us.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
What?
If you were listening, let me finish. Bitch. When I seen them fools out there putting baby oil all over themselves, I was like, yeah, you could definitely come down and come get all of us to the next life.
Don't come get me, bitch. I still got shit I gotta do.
Well, we'll be able to do it up there.
No fuck. You could go. Bye.
I'll go.
See ya.
Because I ain't being here no more. I ain't got to worry about rent or nothing.
Deuces, work acquaintance.
All that. That's fine.
I look.
There ain't no way. I'm like, who?
Oh, yeah.
And you know what really would have threw me? I bet you it was. It probably just didn't get recorded because they got put in jail. And actually, I'm probably going to look this up to find it. I wonder who went out there and literally put baby oil all over themselves and started fucking in public.
They did that?
I'm wanting to bet at least $20 there was somebody that did that.
I hope so.
Because everybody that went out there,
this.
when I seen a few of the way they were dressed out there, it was like, y'all just trying to get on social media. Y'all ain't really trying to support this dude.
I'm about to make you motherfuckers famous. I'm about to go look it up. I'm about to share the shit out of it. Oh,
so 50 Cent, I know he's about to have fun with this.
He's so fucking petty.
He's been doing everything.
That boy, he already said Diddy beat them charges like a gay John Gotti. Ain't that some shit?
That's what he said, and I laughed so hard at it.
50 Cent, but the thing is, since 50 Cent came out, he's been talking shit about Diddy, and it's all been fucking true.
Yeah, he's never lied about it.
Like, even though he seems petty as fuck, everything that he said about this dude, it was like left field as far as fuck. But it was kind of not too far off.
Kanye got involved in it. Kanye put a big ass Twitter thing.
Nobody cares about Kanye.
Yeah, because he just tried to get some attention. From
he on that bullshit.
But Kanye came out and said, "This is what happens when you sell your soul to the devil. You can get out of any situation."
Hey y'all, Kanye used to suck his white cousin's dick.
I was about to say that's the shit he was putting out there to get some attention.
So I'm just saying
he was off his meds.
Well, he was.
That man needs to stay on meds.
He was off something or on something.
Because I don't know if that was true or not, but I'm like,
I was high on Quaaludes.
I was literally like, either you are high or you trying to get some attention. Because who just comes out and openly admits that?
Kanye West.
There's something wrong with him.
Yeah, it's Kanye West.
And like I done said, his music ain't even.
He made some good. Like when he first came out, he made good stuff, but as he, you know what fucking started it all. He started fucking with them Kardashian bitches.
Yeah, if you hear all his albums, like he's got a song where he starts it off, "No, you can't be on my mama's album."
I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean, but
anyway, Kim Kardashian wanted to be on his mother's album,
fuck
and
that.
He was going to do it. Then he changed it. He literally's got a song called "Security," and he's basically saying, "You gonna need security for this. You gonna need security. Security's gonna need security." I'm like,
all right.
What the fuck are you saying? It's funny because it's stupid.
Because it's Kanye West.
But I'm like, the beat is good.
Back what I was saying, once you start fucking with them Kardashians, your life goes sweet. Because what's his name? Lamar Odom. He was fucking with them Kardashians. That boy started.
Look at Ray J.
That boy,
you haven't heard it. That dude's literally on.
Nobody cares. See, Ray J is the exception because he was already fucked up because he thought he was more famous than what it really is.
So like Soulja Boy?
Pretty much. Like Ray J thought, oh, my sister's Brandy and I can sing a little bit. So he thought he was a bigger deal than what he really is. That's his fault. First off, motherfucker, you just like that dude from around the corner who can sing a few songs and sound not that bad doing it. That's what you are. Mm-hmm. You made one wish. And motherfucker, you wasted it because that one wish for you was that you wish you were a bigger star. And guess the fuck what? It didn't come true, ho. So what? Stop fucking laughing. Now
it's how you put his song into the context,
bitch. Because if I had one wish, I'd be somebody. That should have been your motherfucking wish. But guess what? It didn't work out that well. The most epic thing that you did was had a sex tape with Kim Kardashian, and that shit was forgettable.
And that was just, because
like nobody even watched it for you, motherfucker. They just wanted to see Kim Kardashian's booty and titties.
The only two people who does that type of industry shit that's now trying to get away from it and get all their shit deleted, it's never gonna happen. Is that crazy bitch Lana and that crazy bitch Mia Khalifa, whatever the fuck her name is. Every time you heard those Lana. Two.
Who's the first one you said?
Lana
Lana who?
I think Reynolds or Reynolds, whatever her last name.
I don't
know
what
I'm saying. Like she literally, cause they all came out because everybody was. She went to jail. She went to jail, and it was like everybody that said she was going to go to jail is going to do this or that. It's like she's going to be used to it.
Yeah,
the only thing she's going to get used to the beating on. She's going to be used to this getting shoved inside.
The only difference is she's not doing it. She's not getting paid doing it
for money.
Yeah.
And then the other chick, it was like you were all over the internet of memes. So was her, because one of them got pregnant and they were that them stupid movies they make where it's like 5 movies and they put it into one.
Called a porno.
No, like scary movie. How they put certain movies together and they just make
a parody.
Stupid. Yeah,
spoof movie.
So I forgot the name of it, but they used the one where it was Save the Last Dance. Well, apparently that girl was pregnant and she was stripping and the baby came out with glitter and everything dancing on the dance floor.
All right.
So they basically said that's how Lana's baby was going to come out.
Did they show the titties in this movie?
No.
Okay, I don't want to watch it. But anyway, yeah. Ray J thought he was like somebody. And then you're not. You fucking suck. And then just to say, oh, well, my sister's Brandy, it's the same thing with her. Like, she's that chick who looks kind of decent, who can like sing a few songs, and then you're like, oh hey, if I was drunk one weekend and had nothing better to do, I'd play with her booty, but I wouldn't tell anybody. But I mean, that's pretty much the gist of it.
That's messed up.
Not to mention this bitch went to jail for killing somebody. Yeah, she car accident. She killed him.
She did?
She did. Yeah. She's been like 2-3 years in jail.
Mm.
I mean, that's like the most notable thing that she did. So
that's probably why his ass never got hired.
Y'all, no, he just fucking sucks. Because again, he thought he was a bigger deal than what he really is. Because let me talk to you. I was working in the prison in New Orleans. Ray J was in town. I forget what for, and his old lady got arrested. She got brought to the jail, and he was in the lobby. He was like, "Hey, you can't get my old lady out? Do you know who I am? I'm Ray J." I'm like, so I can see if you were like fucking Jodeci or Genuine or something, somebody who we would actually like pay to watch and listen to. But you're Ray J, dude. Come on, dude. I watch motherfuckers with no name on YouTube more than I watch Ray J.
You know what's funny?
I watch motherfucking. I would. You know what? This is the shit that pissed me off. I would sit here and I would watch the fucking Ben Affleck Daredevil movie before I fuck with Ray J.
They had
That's what happened.
Yeah.
I would sit here and I would watch Dragon Ball Evolution before I fuck with Ray J. Yeah, that's not bad.
Or that off-brand Mortal Kombat movie.
What off-brand?
The one they made back in the day.
The original?
Yeah.
That one was actually good. This remake bullshit was absolutely stupid.
They used too much CGI.
No, it was just boring as fuck. You sat there for 2.5 hours and they try to do an original story with an original character.
But they did everything closer to the
Cole can't fight for shit. Nope. And then he always taps out when he's getting choked out or some shit. He needed Scorpion to help him beat Sub-Zero. Yep. And he still got his ass. Scorpion was in that movie for like 7 fucking minutes. And he did more in that movie than anybody else did in those 2.5 fucking hours.
And then literally,
I tell you what,
you want to say something about it, but the best part for me is
the ending. I know, me too.
When old girl showed all the teeth, I was like, thank God they did that, because I was.
Melina?
Yeah, I was like, they're not going to do her teeth. They're not going.
Oh yeah, but he said he would let her slob on it, y'all. You said that shit.
No, I did not.
You did. Oh, it's bitches in one of these episodes.
No, I did not.
You did. You motherfucker. You can say you didn't say it, but bitches in one of these episodes. No, you said that shit. You nasty ass little boy. No,
I did not.
And you know what, bitch? I don't blame you. Anyway, like I was saying, the only motherfucker who carried that movie was Kano. Kano carried that entire fucking movie. And
you notice they haven't made a number 2 yet?
They actually, like, I think they just finished filming number 2. Like, part 2's already coming out. Like, they're gonna put Johnny Cage in it. They missed their chance doing that with the first one. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do with the second one. I'm already like nowhere near invested.
What I heard's not real then.
What?
Because I heard something that The Miz is supposed to play Johnny Cage.
No, I hope not. If they do, then for real, I'm not. No. See, the first Mortal Kombat, like the original Mortal Kombat, the one that came out like what 1995. Mm-hmm. That one was good. That one stayed true to the game. That one had like good shit, and then I mean, look, you had like a decent storyline. You got some good ass fights. You got Sonya C-cup blades. Know what I mean? Hell yeah. And you had Katana, Melina. Did you have Melina? No, you had Katana. Yeah, you had Katana. So you know what? Like, fuck yeah. And then they came out with the second Mortal Kombat Annihilation. That shit was absolute booty water. That shit was, it made no fucking sense. Like, you got to go here and learn how to turn into a dragon on the other side of the world. But you got to go through the earth, through this mining system, like a fucking pinball machine, to get there.
So
I'm like, what the fuck?
I keep hearing updates after updates with this new Street Fighter movie that Roman Reigns is supposed to be.
Yeah, and then this is gonna fucking suck because they're making a Street Fighter movie. Only one person in these fucking movies can fight, and that's gonna be Ryu.
No.
Yeah.
No, this is why it's really about to suck. Because they got Cody and 2 other wrestlers about to join the thing to be certain people. So I'm like, you're basically trying to get WWE fans to go watch a Street Fighter movie.
You're basically trying to get WWE money because those motherfuckers are like $10 billion in debt.
Basically.
And I still hate you motherfuckers for changing WrestleMania. But I was getting amped up. I was like, fuck yeah, because they were going to come to New Orleans.
Oh, yeah.
Now they're going back to Vegas again. Fucking why? I'll tell you why. So they can charge out the ass for those tickets to make some motherfucking profit. Booyah, bitch.
Now,
Suck a dick. Suck a sweet dick, DCC.
Granted, I will say
Granted,
that's
fans.
on them for partnering.
Fucking with TKO.
Exactly. Because, yeah, they sell out arenas, but they don't sell out arenas like a WrestleMania does. You were making your own good money. But, hey, like the sources say, I still believe Vince is going to do what Vince was going to do.
I don't give a fuck about Vince.
If he does.
I don't give a fuck about Vince. All I know is, hey, Liv, get well soon, girl. I stopped watching Raw because you ain't on that bitch. You hear me? Now I gotta go back to AEW, look at Tony Storm and Mira Shirakawa. Giggity. Because AEW is what the best wrestle. That's what they say, man. That's like their slogan. We're the best wrestle.
Yeah, WCW said that, and look what happened.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
If you ever literally turn on, this is where you'll find the best professional wrestling. This is where you'll find the best luchadors. This is where you'll find the best hardcore. Sorry, ECW took that. Y'all ain't hardcore in WWF or WCW or any other promotion. No, ECW. Y'all weren't taking that.
ECW was
and then y'all copied so much of ECW.
They just showed up on like high on cocaine and fucking booze, and they just
exactly. But
put on a good
still,
show. Fuck.
I understand that, and I understand like with Jerry Lawler, it was stupid, it was reckless, and it's very dangerous. Because you could kill half of them.
What do you mean with Jerry Lawler?
So Jim Cornette, there was a lot of people that saying you're a wrestling company, but the stuff your people are doing is going to kill them faster than making you money, and you won't really go nowhere because you're all okay. So if you stack 3 tables, put thumbtacks, then what are you going to do next? Literally, they made a scaffold.
Then you put 4 tables,
and they kept going. Look what happened to New Jack.
New Jack was always high on cocaine.
Yeah, but look what happened when old boy got scared on top of the scaffold.
Who?
He didn't want to. So some dude he was wrestling. They were on top of the scaffold, and both of them were supposed to fall off. He got scared up there, and when he landed on New Jack's head and cracked his skull. So he had been off for a good year or whatever, recovering all that.
Didn't take enough cocaine.
So then, when he came back, he almost tried to kill the dude because they did the same match. He tased him and threw his ass right off. And he did not land it the way he was supposed to have landed. But they were saying, can you charge him for murder? No, because that's the way they wrote the match.
Okay. All right. Didn't know that. Don't care.
But still in all, WCW and WWF did steal shit from
Of course they
ECW.
did.
So it's like...
They all steal shit from each other.
Exactly.
But
it's like when you say, oh, you got
it just depends on who does it better.
And I believe Paul Heyman really had the best luchadors back in the day. Before WCW started giving them all this money.
That's what I said. I didn't even watch ECW for the luchadors. I didn't even know Rey Mysterio was in ECW.
Yeah.
Or Chris Jericho. I was like what?
It's hard to... Jushin Liger, whatever the fuck his name is.
Jushin Liger, yeah.
Jushin Liger. La Parka.
That was my boy right there.
The chairman. That dude, the way he done his little dance. That's where Penta got that shit from. He just does it differently. I don't care what he says.
Okay.
So he's got heat right now, too.
Who?
Because the way he came down in CM Punk and John Cena's match that helped him against Braun Breaker. And
because he stopped the dance?
Yeah, and everybody's like, what the fuck are you doing?
He's Penta. He does what he wants.
But it's like, I understand that, but then again, I was like, this is...
that's no different from when Jeff Hardy comes out to save somebody and he stops and does his little fucking dance first. No different. It's the exact same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what okay, see? You can't tell me shit, baby. I do this.
I want to have an argument, but I don't because
you can't win it.
But you know what though?
I'm in it to win it.
Jeff kind of fucked up his own career.
He did.
He had given the gold twice. He had the heavyweight and the WWE, and you let the drugs and alcohol win.
I mean, sometimes it be like that.
You could have won. I believe he would have been. His brother became bigger than him. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
With that whole delete shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Anyways, is this it? Short episode?
No, we're going to keep going.
About what?
Because
what we got?
We're actually going to talk about, since we're talking about since we're talking about Matt Hardy.
Talking about nothing.
That shit about Edge and Matt Hardy. That was some good story.
Don't nobody care about that bullshit.
That shit was good.
That's stupid. Nobody cares about that.
That shit was good.
They don't even, half the motherfuckers don't even know who we talking about right now.
Well, let's give them some information.
No, that's not. But what I will give you is 5 minutes of pussy juice. Oh yeah. Splash waterfalls, baby. Know what I mean? Motherfucker bitch. So hey, bitches.
No. Some senator said, I'm not doing this. Fuck that. Some senator said, because of United States shit, by next year, everybody's got to, I don't know if they're going to go, they're probably going to go through with it. Everybody's got to have a chip in their arm.
They've been saying that shit since like 1998.
Well, look at the fucking people who's in power right now. They've been saying that. I believe this time it actually might go fucking through.
I don't see that happening.
Because that motherfucker came out and said it, and it was
I don't see that happening.
They all voted for the
They said that
bill.
they've been saying that. Oh yeah, they voted for that stupid shit.
So who's not to say they ain't going to vote for this? Now that's taking away our kind of rights.
You can vote for it. Will it fucking happen? Probably not.
Because I'm like, you ain't sticking nothing to me just to fucking find my location when I'm here. Where the fuck am I going? Where the fuck am I going other than the city I'm in until I pass away?
Yeah.
Where the fuck am I? Yeah, do I want to take trips in here? Yeah, I do, but I ain't got the fucking money.
He ain't going nowhere but except for the fucking the Malaysian happy ending joint. You know what I mean? Get him one of them little brown girls to rub his back and his shoulders and his booty.
Oh, that was a good match.
You gonna get one of them little foreign girls to milk his prostate. You hear me? It's a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing. She gonna lube up real because Diddy's free now, so there about to be more baby oil on the shelves and shit. Well, less baby oil on the shelves. So go out and get it now. She gonna lube up real nice. She gonna go in there. She gonna press that reset button from the back, just like that. Well, more like just like that. Oh yeah. What are you doing? Oh my God, he looking at porn, y'all. This fucking pervert. What are you doing, dude?
Hold on, I gotta find it.
I'm not sitting here for the next 17 minutes until you find the shit.
Oh, here it is. Okay, right here, where I found it. Okay, so this was actually a thing I wanted to talk about because this is a thing where grandparents.
You could have talked about this 15 minutes ago.
It's good because it doesn't really take that long. This mother was basically about to go put her. The way they're talking, the child seems about 3 to 4 years old. She was going to go put the baby off in an orphanage. The mother of the child, the grandmother, was sitting there basically saying, no. I'm going to go get custody of that child. And then she was like, no, I don't want this baby or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And the mother was basically telling her, like, no, you should have thought about that before doing this type of shit. Mm-hmm. So she was like, the grandmother started taking her own daughter's shit and basically, like, no, you get the fuck out of my house then because you're in my house. So she's taking her daughter's shit and throwing it out because she's like, I'm not dealing with this. And it's like, that's the type of grandmothers they need because it's like, no, see, you're not really thinking. Your grandmother just said your mom just said she'll do the whole grandmother thing. She'll get custody of the child, take care of the baby because you don't want to. But then you're thinking like, no, I don't want the baby in general. You can't take care of the baby, but your mom can, where you could still see your child. And she was saying, I'm going to go give it to the dad or whatever. But no, you're not giving it to the dad because I can't speak that much because I want to say, well, the dad should have, but I don't want to blame the dad for not being there and stick. But you didn't hear that part, so he's kind of X'd out because I don't know his part in it. But I'm like, there's communication going on, so he's 50-50 with me right now. But then again, I didn't see that. It's just the mother basically telling her daughter, You get the fuck out of my house and I'm going to go get custody of my grandson because he's not going to an orphanage. But the mother did say he's going to his dad, but you're saying no, he's going to an orphanage. That's where I'm like, okay, where's the dad stand with this though? But then again, dads don't have rights because even when they do that, they can go get an abortion and dad can't say fucking no or yes to it. So
was that it?
No, there's more to it, but I'm going to add for next episode too because there was a lot of more videos that went with that under it.
So what I'm hearing is that could have waited till next week.
Well, this is the beginning of it into the next week.
But why didn't you just do the whole thing next week?
Because I was forgetting about it. Because that's why I pointed at that earlier. Well, I told you I didn't really know what to talk about, but then I was like, "What is this?" So.
Okay. All right. Cool.
We'll see y'all next week.
All right, bro. Oh, hey, before remember last week when I was like, you ever had any random thoughts? Remember that?
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, what if fucking Juvenile had a lisp and he was singing, "Girl, you look good. Won't you back that ass up?" Go ahead, girl. Girl, who is you playing with? Back that ass up. You know what I mean? That would be a good ass song. I'll listen to that shit. Back that ass up with his fucking fat tongue.
That dude.
Anyway, yeah, that was just weird. Anyway, here we go. Not here we go, but we're going. Fuck y'all.